What is going on, guys? Grave here today. I'd like to talk about the console update we received today for PlayStation and Xbox. Now, this is to kind of fix some of the issues in Solstice and the base game, so let's go ahead and hop right into it. When it comes to classes for the Warden Winter's Embrace, they fixed an issue with Frozen Gate. This ability and its morph ranges are now respect properly. Scribing added a tutorial upon receiving the quest starter to help locate the quest item in a specific inventory. Some issues there with art and animation, just some general things. Of course, the new trial, Ossian Cage, they fixed some issues within it as well. Nothing too big there, but just a few minor changes. Also, they had a few changes there with the leaderboards. When it comes to antiquities, I know this is one a lot of people had talked about on console, that bonus loot was not being granted properly within Solstice. I'd had this issue myself where you go in and get all the bonus loot, but you actually wouldn't get it at the end when you finished digging up the item at the site. So that has been fixed. And Soul Reaper mini events, they should spawn in Solstice, should no longer show inconsistencies. These have been very inconsistent in Solstice. I've only seen just a handful, so maybe that is going to work properly now. The Mages Guild in Sunport is now properly flagged on your compass, so you'll be able to notice where that is a little bit easier. Of course, we had some general quest fixes within the zone itself, as well. The Tide Wash Strand World Boss. This is the big crab there that always resets. It is very annoying. It is very strange because to begin with, it was always resetting when people were dying, at that world boss. And of course, there's a lot of stuff going on. So if you had a big group there, somebody may die and it would just reset. And then sometimes it would randomly reset after they died several seconds or even a minute later. It was just very weird. So luckily that has been fixed as well. Also, in general, your character animates again and interacts with Sky Shard should work now. The Sky Shard animation, you were just kind of standing on the ground instead of the old animation where it would pick you up. So that has been working, not properly working, now that is working as intended, and adjust the running animation for the dancer personality. They also removed the duplicate sentence from the Crown Store motif, Tideborn bundle description. Another few exploration and itemization fixes, a few housing fixes as well. The general fixes, they fixed a crash that would sometimes occur while booting the game in accessibility mode. They updated one of the tasks to require the completion of 2 quests for the hero's return. The main quest and zone, they had a few fixes there. Subclassing a study of discipline, they fixed a rare issue which could get stuck after completing the expected tutorial step. I know a lot of people have been reporting that they got stuck within that subclassing quest and couldn't get out of it, and it would not get rid of it, so that has been fixed. Console add-ons made it so that the add-ons manifest are ignored on console and force console flow only. They also attempted to load a very large amount of add-ons. You will no longer crash if you exceeded the allowed loading time. Also, they starting the game while having a large number of add-ons installed should no longer result in your game crashing. It says go wild with your add-ons. That was a big thing. That was the main thing I want to talk about here. A lot of people were reporting, even though it shows how many add-ons you can have up to the 100 megabytes. Some people were saying they had nowhere near that, and they were crashing all the time. I have not had the crashing problem. I have had the save file error problem. I don't know if that was fixed in this because they did not directly state that it was. So we'll kind of have to wait and see. I don't know if some of these console add-on fixes will help with that. But the odd thing is a lot of people are reporting that they went in and completely re-downloaded the game and had no add-ons at all. And they were still getting the save file error issue. So it may not be directly related to the add-ons, but hopefully that is going to get fixed. I'm not going to promise that it got fixed in this update though. New indicators that appear next to the Crown Store menu are properly clear, and they had a few general fixes as you can see here as well. Nothing too game changing with this. Mainly a lot of the stuff we saw they got fixed on PC after the Solstice update and update 46 was released. That's kind of how it always goes. If you see an update come out on PC after a major update, we're going to get it probably a week or so after our major update here on console. But leave me a comment with your thoughts. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know if you're still having issues once the, of course, server goes back up for maintenance with anything. And of course, if you like the video, hit the like. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.